Hey everybody, I'm Griffin here, and welcome to TumbleSeed. So, today is the 18th, and only one person has completed the daily thus far, and they're at 1,054. I'm actually recording this at a reasonable hour, so it's actually sensible. Now we're going to be doing another training montage. I understand how to get to 1,500, I think 100% at this point, and we're still going to keep trying it. Even though I haven't even beaten the game once, we still got to keep trying it. Because I think a run that is successful in beating the boss will be a run that is successful in just in general. So, let's do it. Alright, well, I don't know how long of a montage that is, but I might as well do the daily because I don't think I'm getting any better at this point. The last one actually was kind of an interesting run. Obviously, you saw clips of it, but despite getting absolutely hosed by running into the totem, which I did not know you could do that. I mean, I guess I should have realized, but literally I didn't even get the hit on him because it was the one spot where the thorns hadn't readjusted. I'm like, okay, and then I pull this really intricate battle where I managed to defeat it with 1 heart left to go. Like, it was really intense. I was like, awesome, cool, we can actually proceed now. After the previous time where I didn't have enough thorns, despite the fact that at a reasonable time in the way up, I decided to switch to thorns. And yet, the game decides to throw 2 snakes at me immediately without getting a good offensive seed. Without having a good one. Like, even if I had picked up one of the ones from the shop, even if I had picked up one of the side or the up down, I wouldn't have had any crystals to activate it, and it wouldn't have gone well. Like, if I had a bomb bud, like, hell yeah, I would have made bank, but nope. And we're gonna throw in a 3rd snake for good measure. Oh man. I now see homing enemies as what they really are, ways to take your thorns away when you're trying to get all the way up the mountain. In the first one, absolutely obnoxious, really annoying, because like, oh, I need 4. I need 4 thorns, and I've started just after I get 4 thorns leaving them blank or not using the pots because, you know, you don't want to get hit, etc. So yeah, I'm pretty tilted at this point, which is funny in a game all about tilting. Well, let's just do the daily. Let's see if I can actually just do this. There are times where I feel like I know this controller has full batteries, or at least damn near close. And yet, what the hell? And yet I'm convinced that sometimes it is not doing what I'm telling it to do. I really wish that those harmed enemies. I feel like it's actually a little unreasonable that it doesn't, considering that everything else in the game, like, hurts both parties. This is something you can use to hurt your enemies? Well, it can hurt you too. It's like the way this game is made, and yet those bombs can't be utilized to kill stuff. Now, the things jumping out of the ground, the ones that bore out and pop up, those completely understand those dealing damage to everything. I mean, they do. They deal damage to everything. Oh, Thorn Stealer. Go away. I want nothing. Nothing to do with you. I'm getting a lot better at doing, like, pacifist runs where I'm not trying to kill everything. But, obviously, that's not what you're doing in the long run. I do not want to pick up the poison, because it puts you at 1 hit and you're dead. Well, we're going to take this because this is usable. It's not great, but it's usable. We need to start collecting thorns. This is annoying. Oh, I guess it died in due time. I'm okay with that. I honestly didn't think that's how that worked. But that's how it gets planted. That's when it gets planted by, like, RNG. Come on, I just got rid of the other one. Alright, yep, it's thorn time. See, like, right there, I was not moving up the way that I expected to. It's like I picked up some weird drag on the wall. I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure that's when things don't behave the way that I expect them to, is when I'm bumping into stuff. Now, I like an extra thorn for good measure in case I lose one on the way up. I will be coming all the way back down to pick these up if need be. I can backtrack on the plots and not be too... I'm not too worried about doing that. Actually, fighting this damn thing is a completely different issue. We do not have a good battle area up here. The more clear space you have, the better. Because you want to go like this, pass underneath it, double back. Nice. That was flawless. Legitimately flawless. I don't know if I can finish quests on the daily. Oopsie. Yep, reach the forest with... Ah! Reach the forest without taking damage or using the teleporter. Still technically possible, but I could still fuck it up. Oh my gosh, just plant. Jesus. I've planted making less contact than that in the past. See, that one had a frickin' beat on me. If it decided to go a little bit further, there would have been basically nothing I could do. Go away. I want nothing to do with you. I do want to get rid of this thorn. I don't want it. I don't want it because it's not useful. It's just gonna make me do bad things to try and use it. And I get some crystals out of it at least. Alright, so now that I understand how to use this root, or this seed. Don't go too far, you son of a bitch. Okay. See? That one was not RNGing that. That one aimed at me really hard. You cannot convince me otherwise. Quest complete! Alright, let's see what kind of stuff we got around here. Damn it. Why do we just have the... I hate him. It's reflector root and shield. They're so good. They're so good, but I can't... It's, justifying. Justifying in my head. Justifying in my head, justifying in my head. Justification is I'm going to save more hearts by using it than it's going to cost me in the long run. The problem is I want to give to the banker. But I also need to keep stuff. I need to keep crystals to either pick up parts or to kill things. I didn't even look at my aura. Actually, I should have done that. Probably wouldn't have affected this, but... I don't recognize this one. Plant for free while at 1 health. Sure. It's gonna get knocked out of us. And we're gonna have to keep picking it up. But I might as well have it. 10 crystals. How much does he want? 5. Eight crystals. It's so good. It's really good. I know it leaves us with 2. I recognize this. We need to pick up a lot of crystals here. This might be a risk that was not worth it. But if I can kill some snakes... Really? Only 1 crystal? Wait, is that pushing the down button? Is that seriously pushing the down button? Oh my gosh, I wasn't watching. Why? I was... Oh my gosh. Well, now I need to go. I hear the snake. I'm gonna die here. No! I'm just screwed. Oh my gosh, that almost screwed me even harder. What? Oh, because it was pressing the damn button. And of course you can hear that lovely sound forever now. Ah, game. Fuck off sometimes, please. Even if I had crystals, that wouldn't have solved that problem, by the way. For some reason, every once in a while, those openings, the start of a level is just super ridiculous. Like, there were a lot of really bad holes. I hate the way that some of those things can interact with that button. That thing spinning around should not be able to interact with that button. Don't care, devs. It's floating. It's not rolling on the ground. It has a shadow. It's floating. Just like the things that fall, or that are jumping in the air, they're not rolling along the ground. They're hovering above it as they're flying down. Should not be able to interact with those buttons. I hate that damn seed. It needs to go die. Oh my gosh. I should never pick it up, but it's really good. It costs 1 crystal and it can do tons of damage to everything. You can kill basically anything with it, as long as you have a little bit of wherewithal. Well, that puts us at a glorious 2nd place. But all I can do is shake my head. Well, that's going to be it for this episode, guys. So thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the montage. I know the actual run wasn't all that great. But, you know, that's kind of how it goes sometimes. We gotta do our best, and unfortunately, we did not have a good run. It happens. Frustrating as it may be, I do still enjoy the game. I will still say that the developers need to fix with all the stuff. I'm actually going to tweet at them. I'm going to tweet at them about this. But, regardless, thank you guys for watching. I will see you next time. And until then, keep your seed and your gears turning.